Well, you know him best as Joe Exotic, the man behind the Exotic Zoo out near Wynnewood. What you might not know is that he has announced his bid for Oklahoma's next governor come 2018. And by the way, he joins a crowded field of candidates. So joining us here to talk about his campaign, his vision for our state, is Joseph Maldonado himself. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Joe Exotic, Joseph Maldonado.
You can go by Joe Exotic, a little easier.
Okay, Mr. Exotic. Well, we'll go there. But I have been looking forward to this conversation and to meeting you. And I think a lot of people, a lot of Oklahomans are intrigued by you, but don't really know who you are. So who is Joseph Maldonado?
Well, I'm one of the normal people walking around here that actually work for a living instead of sitting in an office or born into politics or bought into politics. And, you know, in order to solve some of the issues out here, you have to live them. And you have to know exactly what the real people are going through out here. So that's what makes me a little bit different. And as we found out with the debate last night, they weren't ready to have some real questions and some real answers.
You are a political anomaly. Should you be elected, you have no political background, and you have been known to throw your hat into the ring several times before, including for president.
Correct.
You're going to, be entering this race as a libertarian. Why do you keep seeking election?
Well, I was the youngest police chief in the state of Texas ever at the age of 19, and I learned a little bit about corruption and small town politics as a police chief. And a lot of people don't understand that that's where your rights start getting taken away, is at a city level with city council people and city ordinances and stuff like that. So in 2016, I just laid in bed one night. I was like, how does a normal person ever get heard in this country? Because when you send a letter into a senator or a congressman, all you get is a form letter back, if you're lucky to get that. So I woke up the next morning and signed my federal papers to run as an independent for president in 2016. And I learned more in 11 months than I did in 12 years of school about our country and politics. And they make it as tough as they can on you. So I made access to 37 ballots on my own with a $10,000 budget.
Yeah, I bet you learned a lot just by talking to people too, people who would be your constituents. And let's get straight to your policies. Should you be elected, if you were governor now, what is your solution to filling a $215 million budget deficit?
It can be solved with some very simple issues. One of my main things that I really strive for is our prison reform and our mental health issues and our drug addiction in the state. And right now we have 5 empty state schools that are just sitting empty. One of them is about a half a mile from the zoo I run, which would house 263 people. Okay, and we could take what we're paying for them in a private prison, and we could hire 80 counselors, pay all the bills, the food, I put calculators to everything that I think about, and we could put 2,400 people through free drug programs and free work program, get them back out in society.
Sure. My question to you:
save $188 million a year. So we could reform a couple very simple programs instead of cutting back education and cutting back all this.
And speaking of education, I do want to go to this. We had Frank Smith write in, and he said, I would like to know what his plan is for getting our state on track fiscally, educationally, and also how he plans to approach mental health care reform. I know you were just touching on all of those topics, but wanted to touch on education specifically. Teachers are dead last in pay here in Oklahoma.
That's correct.
If you were governor, would teachers see that pay raise that they have been fighting for?
Definitely.
And how do you make that happen?
Well, first of all, I legislate and I'm pushing to legalize marijuana. Okay, we are falling behind in the market, and all of our money is going to Oklahoma or to Colorado and other states. They're buying it anyway, so we just as well profit off of this.
Every other lawmaker I've talked to said Oklahoma's not ready to legalize it.
Well,
why do you think that we are?
We have to be. We have to run this state like a business instead of, stuck in a Bible Belt. Our education system is one of the worst in the country. Our teachers are all going to Texas for better pay. We just issued over 500 emergency teacher licenses for people that don't even know how to teach. Our schools have no pride in teaching, and that goes just like the debate that I said last night. kids are watching their parents live off of food stamps and unemployment. And when we send people out with a diploma that doesn't mean anything, or they don't learn how to be entrepreneurs in the workforce or the work life of this state and this country, we're losing all the way around. So we got to get some pride back in school. We have to get our teachers' pride back in school. And some of my superintendents that I speak with, we have way too much paperwork and bureaucratical stuff that they spend more time filling out paperwork than they do working with school kids.
It sounds like you have a lot of concerns that you would like to address here in her state. And I was doing some research on you this morning. I came across that you did a music video called Pretty Woman Lover.
Yes,
You're dancing in between two scantily clad women. You have your own line of condoms called Tiger King.
Yes.
And on Twitter, you know, you're not afraid to respond to viewers with expletives. Do you think people take you seriously?
I have a huge fan base, and one of the political things that I came up with was my own rolling papers running for governor, because I am pushing to legalize marijuana because we need that income. And I have made a promise to everyone that I will answer every email and every tweet myself. You're not going to get a form letter. And even if I wish to win as governor, I'm going to have an open door policy, because it's the people of the state that need to be heard.
Do you think people take you seriously? That was the question.
I absolutely do. Yes.
And last question to you. If you were to be elected, how would you be different from the gubernatorial leadership we've seen since 2011?
Well, like I said, I'm going to have an open door policy. We're going to work for the real people of this state, and we're going to stop taking away from the major agencies that we need in order to help people of the state of Oklahoma. And I'm really against taxes. We are a savings loan for their mistakes. And it's time that...
You're against taxes altogether?
I am against almost every tax altogether. I believe that personal property is personal property, and you shouldn't have to own the government the rest of your life after you work for it.
Okay, well, we are interested to see, I mean, you join, like I said, you join a crowded field, so we'll see where this goes. Joe Exotic.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for your time.